As you can see, the top contributors are heating and cooling, lighting, and computer services. Obviously, a big part of this is needed in school, so a lot of it can't be changed, but there is a lot of awareness that can be raised around these things and control put back into the students' hands, for lack of a better term, taking the power back. Not only changing their mindset for the future generation, but just being more aware of energy efficiency, not only in a classroom, but also at home. Next.
So, what exactly is our product? So it's a system that is sensors that are placed around the classroom or around the school in energy usage points. And then those sensors will then relay data back into an application to deliver that data in a way that kids will understand. And that will be in ways of graphs and explaining it in plain English, which you'll see in a second. There's 5 main screens from this application. The first one is the usage, and that's in the data forms of the graphs and so forth. Then there's also the leaderboard page, which is you're versing against other classes in the school to see who's using their energy more. They're being more wise about their energy usage. There's then the daily challenges page, which is just creating engagement throughout the day to try and beat their challenges. There's badges as well, which you can earn, and also the coins you get from earning those badges comes into being able to upgrade their avatar. Next slide. So this is the framework of the app. So as you can see in the top, there's the home page. It's a good little good morning page, gives a daily tip on for the kids. So and that's analysed against weather data and that sort of stuff. So the example on there, it's a bit hard to see, but the example on there is about opening some windows, let some light in, and have less turning on less lights. Just use the sun instead because it's no clouds in the sky. Then from that is the 5 pages. So you can see from left to right, it's the classroom usage, the school leaderboard, daily challenges, badges, and avatar. And from there, some of them have a further addition to that. So clicking on a badge will show up information about that badge. As you can see underneath the classroom usage, there's the graph, and then in plain English. So for the lighting one, I believe it says that the amount of lighting, the amount of watts per hour that you're using would take up to 30,000 hours for one solar panel to produce. So it's just explaining it in a kind of a way that kids will understand a little bit better. Next slide.
In terms of direct competitors, we don't really have any. This is an unprecedented idea and an unprecedented app. But in terms of things that are similar to other apps, we do have competitors in that sense. Dumb Ways to Die is a highly successful awareness app that is targeted towards children. Similar to ours, it was also targeted towards children using caricatures and avatars to get the point across and make it more gamified. In terms of a more adult energy efficient app, there's Smack Me, which is also quite successful. But what we have done is basically combined aspects of both and other things to create an entirely new app that doesn't have a single competitor.